So anyway, I have invited to Oregon, you all. It's so much stuff that I have to update you all on. It's just so much. And the possibilities are just like endless when it comes to video. Let me just say that. It's a freaking amazing. And to know this all started because I was going live all of the time and I took Digital Course Academy. Amazing. But anyway, y'all, I'm gonna vlog the whole entire thing while I am in Oregon. I'm also going to, so I have to create the initial Kajabi video before I go to Oregon. So I'm gonna take you behind the scenes of me filming that video. And essentially, how much can I say without y'all getting confused? These will be training videos for school districts. Boom. There you go. That was easy. Y'all, right? Kajabi now in school districts for professional development. Oh, y'all. I tell y'all, I got so much stuff to tell you all. But one suggestion and advice that I can give you all, go live. Video is very important. One of the trainings that I'm doing next week also is how I use video to communicate with my team. Video is everything. One consultant that I had, she had typed up, here I go talking to y'all again, and I'm supposed to be in the Kajabi chat. They probably like, what is this lady doing? Not use the name service being advised by our system. Okay, I will do so. After this, we just need to wait within that period, but most of the time it gets completed much earlier than usual, so we can check it from time to time. When I did my other domains, it did not do this. Now we get this new one and it's just giving all types of problems. So let me go back into this one. Change the name server. Let me grab what Kajabi is telling me to grab. Now add these name servers. Come over. Grab this new name server, copy and paste, come over, and then click the green check mark. It says green check mark. Oops, something went wrong. All I want to do is connect a new domain to Kajabi, okay? I have been trying to do this for the past hour, and what do you mean, oops, something went wrong? Please try again. It would be nice if you tell me what the oopsie was so I don't have to keep continuing to do. Oh, well, maybe that's why it logged me out. Let me go back in. I have to redo these steps. Click domain, custom domain. Grab them again. Okay, Kajabi, I'm coming. Check mark. I hope to God this works now. Okay. I've updated the new name servers. If this doesn't work, I'm going to have the web person on our team do this. I'm only doing this right now because it's nighttime and I want to get it going. And like, I can't be emailing nobody up late at night like, hey, can you change the same server? But I need to keep my butt up out of here and let people do their job because done, verified domain. All right, your domain is connected to Kajabi. Everything on your end seems to be set up correctly. What it says, but things behind the scenes are taking a little longer to complete. I know. So let's see how this works. I'm just going to leave this as is, set that there. Hopefully it will connect. You know what I did not check? I did not check to see if I was live on all platforms. So let me do that right now. Yes, I haven't logged that in. I'm adding them today. Sorry, I got busy with the content. No worries, no worries. If you watching this, no worries. Like, girl, oh my gosh, she never ceases to amaze me. Like, she blows me away. I'm just so grateful for her. You all know it's like a debate in the entrepreneurial space. They say, can I reach 6 and 7 figures by myself? Yes, you can. Okay. Is it hard? Yes, it's hard, but it can be done. You don't necessarily need a team. Where's my book at? Yeah, we gonna. I'm doing reaction to this too, you all, because this book right here, y'all, changed my life. And I got a whole bunch. I bought, I don't know how many, but I bought a whole lot of them because I'm gonna bring them on our cruise and our conference, and I want to just give them away. I want to bless people with them. But this right here, "We Should All Be Millionaires" by Rachel Rogers. This is like, I don't know, sort of like the business Bible when it comes to starting off, because I hired well, I used to have a maid a long time, not a maid, let me not say like a housekeeper, but the maid services used to come into my home and clean my home. And then I eventually just stopped having it. And then when I started working more and doing more, and I'm like, oh my God, it just takes so much time doing the laundry and cleaning up. And then I had got her book months and months ago. Well, when she first launched this book, I was like one of the first ones to buy it. And she talks about $1 million team. $1 million team in chapter. Why can I wait to react to this? Oh my god. Oh Lord, I still got Kajabi. Y'all, I'm telling y'all my squirrel brain. Okay, Kajabi, what you saying? What you saying? Got it. Okay. Okay, so do we disconnect now? So do we disconnect now? Or should I wait on chat? Will you can I type? Will you follow up with me tomorrow? Answer. Okay. So in chapter 7, chapter 9, she talks about $1 million team. Y'all, I have the physical hard copy book, and I also have the audio book where I can just listen to. And if I want to recap on some things, I just replay and replay and replay it. But reading this book made me, what when she first brought this out, made me rehire my maid service, because there's so many things that we do that is like low hanging fruit. Like, we shouldn't have to do it. So my business coach, oh my goodness, I love her to pieces too. She always says it like this: we don't need to do that. That's a $5 task. We assign $5 tasks to other people, virtual assistants, executive assistants. We should be doing tasks that help produce income. That's it. We're the mastermind and we're the brains behind everything. So we have to sit back and do the larger tasks while somebody else do the smaller tasks. The money that I get coming in, our system will automatically notify you via email with the result. Yes, if you want, we can continue this via email. Okay, perfect. Perfect. And have a good night and thanks for all your help. I appreciate it. We we can end the chat now. I love Kajabi. Kajabi, I love you. Thank you so much. First of all, I love that you have 24-hour live chat. And the person that I'm speaking with now is J, last initial C. Thank you. You are very much welcome, and thank you for choosing Kajabi. Oh, honey, I wouldn't choose nobody else but Kajabi. You are so very welcome. Um, okay, so back to what I was saying. So in this chapter, she talks about alone we can do so little, but together we can do so much. And she talks about hiring that $1 million team. even though she is like way up there. I'll be up there soon, but she has a chef that comes to her house that cooks dinner for her and pre-packages it up so she doesn't have to cook. Especially like me, you know how long it takes me to cook a meal. Well, thank God, like crock pot is my favorite, so I'll put the crock pot on in the morning while I'm cooking, and then I'm working, and then throughout the day I'll like make some sides, and then dinner is done. But I cannot wait to get to the position where I'm able to hire a chef that can probably come in maybe 2 3 days out of a week to cook up a whole meal and able to freeze it. That freezes up my time. I mean, that saves me some time where I can work and I can do other things that I also enjoy. Same with a maid service. I'm not about to, and it's nothing wrong to those mompreneurs who stay at home and cook and clean, but that's not what I want to do. I'd rather spend my time doing other things, making money, meeting with investors, and I'm trying to put together this entire bazooka of a production of a cruise. Like that takes a lot of my time. And so this just really blessed my heart reading this book. And if you have not gotten this book, get it. And especially tune in to chapter 9 where she talks about bringing on this $1 million team. Not only do I have a house team, I guess you would say, and not much because it's only the maids so far, but I also have $1 million team, BAs, content creators, executive assistants, and business coaches, and educational consultants. And I, on my team, there's probably a little over 25 of us. So back to my original question, can you make 6 and 7 figures alone? You can, but that's like asking me, can you raise children alone? I'm a single mom to all these kids. Is it possible? Yeah, I did it. Was it hard? Hell yeah. It was hard as heck, but I was able to do it. If I had the community support, parents, grandparents, aunts, uncle, help, yes, it would be easier. So it's the same way with a business. Can you be that single entrepreneur like a single parent? You absolutely can. But I would highly suggest you hire a team. And it's funny that I'm talking about this because Amy just sent a email. Was it today? Let me look it up. She just sent an email about virtual assistants. Oh, right. Yep, today. And it is titled, I haven't even read it yet, but this is something else that I can react on. Discounted rates on virtual assistants inside. Oh, she's giving you a coupon code. But she's also talking about, she has a link in here to a guide called The Ultimate Guide for Working with a Virtual Assistant. If you don't have a VA, that's the least that you can do for your business. Do yourself a favor and at least hire a VA. They are so knowledgeable. They can multitask out of this world. Like, they're just so freaking smart. I love my VAs. I have two of them. I freaking love them. They're amazing. But allow them to do the smaller tasks. Like my business coach says, the $5 task, give that to the VA. You do more of the robust, the more hands-on stuff. And then give the rest of them. You have to learn how to delegate. I was listening to this one podcast, and I think it was Amy podcast. She said you have to learn how to delegate. It was another one. Delegate. Um, mm. She said you got to learn how to automate, delegate, and then when she said eliminate, oh, I said, oh my God, that was deep. That eliminate part, I've never heard anybody say that. I always heard people say, that little cliche, you got to learn how to automate and delegate. But when it comes to eliminate, that is so powerful because we hold on to so much like, oh, or we say yes to everything. No, boo. Some things we got to say no to. Oh, well, would you like to come in? No, I'm sorry. I can't. No hard feelings, but you cannot take everything on and you cannot say yes to every single thing. You have to learn how to say no to some things. Or some things are probably already on your plate and you got to learn how to, we can't do that no more. We got to X that from the list. You have to learn how to do those 3 things. And that was like an amazing podcast. And once again, I'm going to react to that too. I don't want to give away all the juicy good stuff. But let me see. What Lord Jesus. And then I got Slack. I gotta answer these Slack messages. And I wanted to be in the shower at 8 o'clock, but it is now 8:17. Y'all, Walmart, in case you wanted to know, Walmart has Christmas PJs on sale. I racked up. So cute, so cozy. And then Target, because me and the kids are taking, well, me and some of the kids, not all of the kids, but me and some of the kids are taking family Christmas photos. And Target also has Christmas pajamas. The Christmas pajamas, I think, are, what was like $9? They was like 40% off, and I racked up too. But check out those two stores, Walmart and Target. And if you are interested in home decor, like the Christmas decor, make sure you follow my Instagram page because I did this cute little wreath around entryway, my entryway door. There's a mirror right there, and it's just a plain little mirror. But I've been seeing people with the little wreaths around that mirror and the little twinkle lights from Target. I think Target has the twinkle lights now for like $3. Go to my Instagram. It probably expired already because it was in my stories. You know, the stories only last for 24 hours. But I took this like $3 garland from Walmart and I took the $3 twinkle lights from Target and I just wrapped them around and I put them around the window. Put them around the mirror. It is so cute, y'all. It's so, so, so cute. But anywho, back to business. Oh, that's what I was supposed to be doing. Make sure I'm streaming live on all platforms. Well, it's a little too late now, huh? Because this live is almost over. See, here it is again. I'm not about to deal with this. Kajabi says, we are unable to set up your domain. Please go to your DNS provider and update your name service. I did that. But it does say note that changes made to your settings can take up to 48 hours. Okay, but if it takes up to 48 hours, I shouldn't get a note that says we are unable to connect. It should say like we're still connecting. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pass this $5 task on to someone else because I'm not dealing with this. Let me go to YouTube and see if I am live. And what is this? Something new? Post to destinations. Cannot post comments to Facebook profiles or restream. I can type in my own comments and then let me see. Hey y'all. So this is going to, it's coming from YouTube. It's just posting automatically on YouTube and Facebook. If you are tuning in, can you drop me an emoji, a hey, a hi, a hello, something to let me know you're tuning in? I'm not doing nothing but just working, rambling. Should be in the shower right now. View my channel. Yes, I am going live there. Let me look at Facebook. Let me see if I'm going live. Yep, I am going live on. No, local recording has stopped because this is not supposed to be on. Am I still going live? And why did it say local record? Oh, it's not going to save. Ecamm is not supposed to be saving to my computer anyway. What in the world? I know my Zoom is connected to my Google Drive. Ecamm is supposed to be connected to my Google Drive too. Let me see where Ecamm is connected to because it just said that it was not. See, I'm telling y'all, it's always something. It's always something in business. Thank God this wasn't a live training that I was trying to save because it's not even saving. Preferences. Where are you saving to? Choose recordings folder. Google Drive, my Drive, and I have an Ecamm folder up in here. Ecamm live recordings. This is where you're supposed to be saving to. Choose folder. So if I click finish when I'm done, hopefully it goes to the folder that I just selected. Okay, let me see if I'm on all platforms. Please drop me an emoji. Please drop me an emoji so I know. I want to see if I can see it on my side. Let me go to my group. Learn with Ma Richards. Let me see. I am not going live inside of my group. Why is that? Oh, yes, I am. I had to refresh the screen. I'm going live. And then let me go to my business page. Yeah, probably like mine. How many pages do you go live to? I go live to um is it 4 or 5? Hold on, I'm gonna tell you in 1 second. Let me just make sure I'm going live on. Yep. So I'm going live. I checked every destination, right? Okay. I am going live to YouTube, of course. I should have went live to Instagram, but my phone is right there. I'm recording off of it. I'm going live to YouTube, and all of this is at the same time. So you can view me on any platform right now. YouTube, my Facebook business page, my Facebook group, and my Facebook personal profile. So 4 channels right now, all at the same time because I use Ecamm and Restream. Let me switch back to my other account. Y'all, all day long I have had meetings from 9 a.m. all the way until our team meeting was 5, and I think our team meeting ended at like 6:30. And this is what I'm talking about. Meetings, and teams are very important, and incorporate video into that. Everything that you have needs to be documented on video. Everything. And I mean, I can't just take all the credit for that because my content manager, I started working with my content manager. Shoot, maybe I don't know. Dang, how long have I been working with her? Maybe a year and a half, probably almost 2 years. Thanks to Danae. I love me some Danae. So she's the one that told me, well, I guess because her and Danae work together as well. And they record all of their processes and all of their procedures. And so when she started working with me, so we shared the same one of our VAs. And she started coming over and working with me. And she was like, we're going to record everything. We're going to do weekly brain dumps. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. And I was like, oh, that is a freaking amazing. And it took me a long time to keep up because this was like a new process. I'm like, oh my goodness. But now in Q4, I was like, that's it. I'm not waiting until anything else gets perfect. I am about to do it now. And you guys haven't seen much of me because I have the new partnership, the CEO position, and I'm starting my mastermind, and the conferences and the cruises and the Cozumel, and it's a lot. But part of the mastermind is I'm taking you guys behind the scenes like I'm doing now. I want you to see what it is like to run a multi-million-dollar company. Is it easy? No, y'all. Oh, baby, this is something different. I ain't used to this, but it's so much fun, and it's my team is just amazing, and we could not do what we do without the team. So, like I say, if you don't have no one on your team, get a VA. She talks about that in her book, Rachel Rogers, and Chapter 9. She said if you just hire a VA even just for 4 hours a week, that's like that's a lot. A VA can do so much in 4 hours, but you have to make sure that all of your ducks are in a row. You have to make sure everything is planned out. And my VA, when she started working with me, she said, we're going to do weekly brain dumps. And I don't know why I'm getting into this now because this is a part of my training for next week, but this is how I use video with my team. At so this week, I did my brain dump. We had our meeting. I had my meeting with her yesterday, day before yesterday. I'm sorry. No, what is today? Today is when I'm looking at her time because she just messaged me and she over there in the Philippines. I met with her on Tuesday and I did my brain dump. So a brain dump is you get on video and you literally just talk. You talk about what your training is going to be about for the next week. Instead of typing all that crap out, nobody has time for that. So I will do a video and I will say, so for instance, my video next week is about how I use video with my team or how I use video to train my team. So I'm just literally cutting on the camera. I cut on eCam just like this. I look at the camera and I say, okay, VA, this is my training for next week. I am going to be talking about how I use video to train my team and how I use video to communicate with my team. Here are the 5 talking points that I'm going to discuss. My 5 talking points will be broken up into Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Now, we have a content spreadsheet that she created that is fabulous, that if you are a part of the membership, you'll get access to that to use for your own team. But inside of that content spreadsheet, she has the talking points listed already. So, well, she has a spot for the talking points. So that's why I just go and type in my notes. So as I'm talking on video to her, I'm looking at my notes. And so, for instance, I will say, let me go to next week. Live trainings. Okay. So I'll just talk to her and I'll say how I use video to communicate with my team. That's the training for next week. So talking point number 1, I use a timer and I ideate for 1 to 2 hours. Talking point number 2, after I ideate for an hour or 2 and secure my training, I create a 10-minute or less brain dump. That's exactly what I'm doing right now. Talking point number 3, my eCam folder is saved to my Google Drive. So when I make my brain dump video or video tutorial for my membership, the video automatically gets stored to the Google Drive. This helps me break down my talking points and it helps me organize my brain dump video to her. I'll do this in 10 minutes or less. I save it and it's already in Google Drive. I then send that link to her in Slack and say, brain dump video is complete. She looks at the brain dump video and she creates all the content. See what I mean? You let other people do the $5 task. You do the heavy, and I don't want to say the heavy lifting because they usually doing the heavy lifting, but you're doing the most important work. You literally are talking for 10 minutes on camera and you're telling your VA what your trainings are going to be about. They are smart enough. So for my one, and I have like all type of notes in here. Once again, if you're a part of my membership, you'll get like this whole entire spreadsheet that we created. So you're going to have what's called long form pieces of content. Long form pieces of content are usually a video, which is like a YouTube video, a 30-minute video, an hour-long video, a newsletter, a blog, or podcast. Okay? Anything that's like 1,000 words or more. That's long form content. Your VA is going to take that long form content and she's going to make micro pieces of content from that long form. All you got to do is create that one little thing. That's it. So next week when I do my training, I'm going to do my video training on how I use video to communicate with my team. Once I do that, I send her the link and then she's going to make micro pieces of content. So micro pieces of content are like reels, trailers, social media posts, email summaries of the video, LinkedIn articles, Instagram carousels, TikToks, direct to camera, quick chat. There's so many. Just from that one video, y'all, the VA can create 50. I'm talking about a minimum. She can go all the way up to 100, like if we want to get technical. But from that one video, she can create 50 micro pieces of content. That's a win-win situation. And all you did was one video. That leaves so much more time for you to do other things that are important, or you can take the time off. You can go volunteer at your kids' school. You can go shopping. It's Christmas time. You can do other things with your time, but get on video. And video is important. That's what the algorithm wants to see anyway. Video. Why do y'all think YouTube is so popular? YouTube is a what? It's a video platform. It's also like, a search engine. People are going on YouTube to try to find stuff. But then also I have in here different categories. So this spreadsheet that we are looking at, or that my content manager created, it's on Google spreadsheets, and y'all, it's like so detailed. We probably have about, oh my god, like 20 tabs at the bottom, and all at the bottom are like the different platforms, the direct to camera videos. I have real instructions, like not real instructions, but the Instagram real instructions. I teach you guys how to break that down. um, we have all of the live training information. I have different quotes. That's another thing. Like my quotes for Canva. So how I ideate, I don't know why I'm sitting here doing this training, y'all. I'm just sitting up here talking. I was supposed to be in a shower 33 minutes ago. But anyway, y'all know once I get to talking, it just get good. So my process of ideation, I sit and I ideate. When I say ideate, I'm thinking about ideas. It's about 1 to 2 hours, and then kind of go closer to the 2 hours. So I have Trello. I forget my phone is over there. I have Trello in my phone. I have Trello on my desktop. When I come up with ideas, or I'm thinking about ideas, I don't care. Like half the time I'll be in the bed, when you laying down and you thinking and you in the bed and you was like, you know what? Oh, that's a good idea. Let me grab my phone real quick. So I have a Trello board where I have all of my ideas in there. And those ideas will automatically go to my laptop. So, I share sync. That's what it's called. My Trello accounts are synced from my phone to my laptop. So I have all of my ideas down. When I'm looking at listening to a podcast, I'm looking at a YouTube channel, or I'm reading a book, you all, I love the quotes that are inside of there. So I have a tab right here that's called Quotes for Canva Graphic. I already have the template ready for my VA. So my template it's that. So if you look on my page, it's the one that has like the charcoal black background. It'll have a quote. It'll have my name right there in the corner, and it'll have a question mark, a transparent question mark, or a transparent quotation mark on there. That's the template that she uses for quotes only. Now, remember, I'm just starting this up in Q4, okay? Because I was supposed to have been doing this months ago, and I'm like, ain't gonna wait for the perfect time. I'm like, no, I'm starting this today. So anyway, you guys are gonna start seeing so much more content from me. You're gonna be like, dang, mine is back. Yeah, it really ain't me. It's my it's my content manager and my BA doing all the work for me in the background. But just know, okay, I don't want you to think I got the people working for me. This is all my ideas. This is all my content. I'm writing down all of the notes. They are just putting it together for me. So anyway, there's a tab on this spreadsheet that says quotes for Canva graphics, and I have a ton of different quotes. And then next to it, it says source. Where did I get that information from? A lot of the times I'll mix it up. I'll put my own little thing and I'll put my own little twist to it, but it's in there. So here's something and this is something that I created. It says, focus on the direction that you want to go in and study the people who's already there. That's a quote. Source, Ma Richards. Then I have another one. It says, spend your money on buying more time so you can focus on income generating tasks versus $5 tasks. What source did I get that from? That's Rachel Rogers' book, We Shall All Be Millionaires, mixed with a little bit of, my little razzle dazzle in there. Another one, the constant grind to make money does not increase happiness. It actually does the opposite. Source, where did I get that from? Rachel Rogers' book, We Shall All Be Billionaires. So my VA knows, hey, if she has to make a quote graphic for the day, all she got to do is come to the spreadsheet, click on the tab to say quotes for Canva graphic, pull any quote. She can say any, mini, money, mo. She can go in order if she wants to. She pull a quote, mark it as already done, and boom, that's it. All you're doing is, for instance, me, when I'm ideating for the day and I have all my books, y'all know I don't watch TV, right? I just got tons of books and I research and I read. And if I'm sitting here doing my studies for the day, I call them my studies. But if I'm sitting here ideating for the day and I'm reading a book and I'm reading like this is exactly how the process goes, and I have my highlighter, and I'm like, oh, that's deep. She said, I don't know. I'm just gonna pull out some of this, for instance, right here. Perfect example, right here. I don't know if y'all can see. I highlighted it. Most of the things that I highlight, I feel like are really, really good and they need to be talked about more. So this little highlighted thing, I'll put sometimes I will, not all of the time. I'll put in a quote and I'll put the source that I got it from. But for instance, this one she's talking about your first hire. This is what I was just talking about. It's so good. Listen to what she says. At $20 per hour, y'all, $20 an hour. That's not bad. $20 per hour, a part-time personal assistant will only cost you $100 per week, $400 per month. In exchange for that $400, the client can buy back 20 hours of time. Y'all, this changed my life. What could you do with 20 hours of free time every month? $400. That's braids right there for me. Like if I didn't want to get my hair braided, I'm like, oh, okay, cool. I'll get a VA. And a lot of you probably like, well, I can't afford that. Yes, you can. Think about it. Think about the Starbucks that you buy. Think about your nails getting done. I know this stuff is expensive. My toes and my nails, this is expensive. My daughter gets her nails done all the time. So if I was like, okay, well, forget it. I'd rather not get my hair done or not get my nails done. I'd rather pay a VA. First of all, I'm buying sanity. Like, oh my God, thank the Lord because I'm getting back 20 hours of free time. We can all use the 20 hours. Um, but I was, because at first when I was reading, I'm like $20 per hour, and I stopped there. I'm like $20 an hour, like whoo, that's a lot. And you said times 400, that's a lot. But then when I kept reading, it says just a part-time personal assistant, only $100 a week. That's not bad. That is not bad. So I want you guys to keep that in mind. And if you have this book, turn to page 178. That's what she talks about this. Your first hire. Really, really good book. And once again, if you do not have this book, I highly encourage you to purchase it. If you need a link for it, send me a DM. You know I am an Amazon affiliate. I will send you my Amazon affiliate link. I'm not an affiliate to this book, okay? So I don't give a flying fart where you buy the book from. You can go to Barnes & Nobles. You can go to Target. I don't care as long as you buy the book. I'm just saying, if you would like to support me as an Amazon affiliate, I can send you the link for it. But just do yourself a favor and go get the book, okay? That's all I'm asking you to do. So I am going to be reacting a lot to this book as well because what she says is true. We should all be millionaires. It's so much money to go around. So much money. There's other things that we can do, like tap into other people's audiences. We have to learn how to leverage other people's audiences. It is very, very, very important. For instance, like the cruise that right now that we are hosting and planning, and y'all, I call this a full-on production because that's exactly what it is. But we are looking to have 1,200 guests come to our conference, right? So we right now, I got to look at our speaker database, but oh my goodness, we got a lot of speakers. But for the one event, I'll say we have about, let's just say 15 speakers. All right. So when we talk about leveraging other people's audiences, you have to get together with different summits, whether it's virtual or it's in person. And right now, in person is like the end thing because, during COVID, we couldn't do anything. Everything was online. And so now in-person events are amazing. So we have all of these speakers that apply to come to our conferences and speak at our conferences. And when we're talking about leveraging other people's audiences, that one speaker does not have 1,200 people. Though all those 1,200 people are not theirs. It's not. That one speaker is getting in front of all of those other speakers' audiences, and now they are able to grow their following. Leverage other people's audiences. It is so important. If you are a new content creator or you're looking to grow your following and increase your territory, as I say, get in front of other people's audiences. How do you do that on social media? Facebook groups. That's how I was able to grow so fast. Get inside of those Facebook groups, especially those Facebook groups that allow you to promote. I think the cheapest one that I was a part of when I first started out was $35, and that's Social Salad Society. It's a tongue twister. Say that 3 times. Social Salad Society. I think hers is like $35. And she has like 78,000 followers inside of that group. And she allows you to promote. That's a no brainer. If you don't hurry up and pay that lady $35 and get in there and start promoting, sell your services, sell your business, get in there and show them people why you are the expert in your industry. There's another one. It's on the tip of my tongue. I paid $97 for that group, and she has almost 1 million followers in there. That's the training that I used to do a couple of months ago where I would make a post and literally get thousands of comments on my post. How y'all think I grew my Facebook group so fast and my following so fast? I ain't did nothing special. I leveraged other people's audiences. I went inside of those Facebook groups and I showed myself to be an expert. It's that no love and trust. Y'all know when I first came out, the quote was no like and trust. Yeah, no like and trust. Right. I say no love and trust so much. So when I first came out in this industry, I'm like, I don't like the like part. I like the love part because love is unconditional. I want those people that's not hopping from me to the next person, to the next person, to the next anything. No, I want them to know me. I want them to love me and I want them to trust me. And that's what I did inside of those Facebook groups. Go in there, use the search bar. That's another thing. How do I ideate? Y'all, I took screenshots and I was like, this is part of my training. So as I am watching Katie, I love her YouTube channel. She talks about digital products and digital content and teaches you how to grow your Instagram and your email list or whatever. So I'm sitting there and I'm looking at her YouTube video, and one of the questions, I screenshotted it the other day. I forgot the question asked her, can we see behind the scenes of how you organize can we see behind the scenes of how you script out your podcast or your YouTube video or something? I screenshotted that. That's content. I can elaborate on that. I can make a video on that. And sure enough, I just put that inside of my little screenshot folder that I have in my phone. So I have a folder in my phone called what is it called? Create content like this. Y'all, something raggedy and simple. It ain't got no fancy name to it, but it says create content like this. And so when I saw the YouTube video, I was like, that's a good question. I'm gonna make a video about that. I screenshot it and I put it in there. And so on my Trello board, I have a Trello board that says video ideas. Y'all, it's a running list. That list is so long, full of video ideas I can do. And then once I do the video, I take it on a Trello board. You know, Trello has different cards. I just take it and I slide it to the next side. And I say, okay, I've already filmed that video. That's where all of my trainings came from when I first came out. When I first started doing this whole little digital product thing 3 years ago, every time I got an idea, I put it on that Trello board. That little Trello board is just like, I love it so much because I've had it for those 3 years. Every single time I have an idea. When I have an idea at nighttime, remember I told you, I'll be like, I just go ahead and put it inside of the Trello board. And then if it's a really good idea that I can make a video about, that's when it moves from the idea Trello board to my actual video idea Trello board. And just keep your list right there. But download Trello on your phone, or you can use the Notes app, or you can use the what's the other app I use all the time? It's right here in my phone, right here on my computer. Reminders, the Reminders app. Just make a note to yourself. Next week, the week after next, I have one here. I got to look at my schedule. But I'm talking about how to do a teleprompter. I don't have no 2,000. I mean, I do, but why would I invest in a teleprompter? I could just use my TV right there. So you type up what you want to type up, or you can do a Canva slide, and you just airdrop right here at the corner, the little hamburger, the little stack, click screen mirror. It's gonna say where you want a screen mirror to. I want a screen mirror to that TV right there that's behind that camera. And literally all you gotta do is just scroll. Or you can put it on auto scroll if you put it in Pages, but you can only do this from your iPad. Auto scroll. Pages on desktop or laptop does not auto scroll. So you just gotta sit here and just scroll a little bit. And you can't even tell that I'm looking at the TV right now. And all I'm doing is just talking. I can just read, and it's like a teleprompter. So you can sit here, you can do your reels, you can look at your ideas. So this way you don't have to keep looking down. Just look right there at the TV. So find some little TV, or it's Black Friday, go to Walmart, get you a little $100, $150 TV. Oh, excuse me. Put it right behind your camera and use that as a teleprompter. So if you don't have the iPad, you can use your desktop or you can use your laptop. This is what I love about Macs. Still, click the little hamburger and click screen mirror and use that as a teleprompter. Y'all know I got all types of good tips and good tricks to show y'all and teach y'all about. But see how fast that goes? I was only supposed to get on here. I got on here at 7:50. It was like 7:48. I got on here and started going live, and it's literally 8:48. How long I've been running my mouth with y'all? Come on. I've been going live for 57 minutes and 9 seconds. This is so long. This reminds me of back in the day when I used to go live for like hours and hours and hours. Except it's 8 o'clock, and that means it is 8 until 11:48. So that's like it's midnight over there on the East Coast. So nobody's watching me over there. You're probably on the West Coast right now if you're watching me, but you can always watch the replay. And if you did watch the replay, do me a favor. Don't be a hater. Don't be stingy. Click type in hashtag replay if you are watching me in the morning time. But yeah, I think that's about it. That's it. That's all. Y'all watch me be frustrated with this whole domain that still will not connect, but thank God for my amazing team because the website person will hear from me in the morning and he's going to do that for me. I also have a few Slack messages that I have to respond to before I hop in the shower. Yes, everybody's on Slack. I'll put everybody, all 20 something of us is on Slack. We are also about to put all of our speakers on Slack too. So this Slack is about to have close to 100 folks on here. But this is how we communicate, and I freaking love Slack. So if you have a team or a growing team, make sure you download Slack. No text messaging, no emailing. Funny enough, when I listened to Amy's podcast a while ago, she said they don't even email at all. She said we Slack, no emails. I was like, wow, at least me and my team, we do kind of sort of email, but yeah, she said they don't email at all. I was like, okay, I can't wait to get to that point where we are slacking only. But yeah, I'm gonna respond to this Slack, take my shower, check my emails, and then I am going to start all over again tomorrow. Tomorrow's schedule consists of, want to know what I'm doing tomorrow? Let's see. I already know I have church in the morning. I have a mom group that I go to. I also, in quarter 4, I said, I need to get out there. I need to meet and mingle with other moms. Like I stay behind this desk 24/7 because I'm a workaholic. I love to work. I have fun. This is like my hobby and my job. It's crazy when your job is like your hobby and you just love it so much. So I have to learn how to turn it on and turn it off. And I'm like, you know what? My church has amazing groups for moms. So we get to go, we get to be together and have coffee and hike, and if you guys seen my video on my Facebook page. So that's what I have tomorrow. And then I have 3 meetings so far tomorrow. Oh Lordy, why am I looking at the wrong Thursday? Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Yesterday I talked about how I'm still a pen and paper girl. So I use a digital calendar. Google Calendars. Our executive assistant hooked us up. Oh, Lord, thank you for executive assistants and Google Calendars. But I still need to see it, feel it, touch it, my calendar and my digital calendar. So I just make sure that both are aligned and I am a-okay. All right, y'all. So thank you so much for tuning in. If you are not subscribed to my YouTube channel, make sure you go over there and subscribe. It is Ma Richards. If you are not inside of my Facebook group, go and join. What are you waiting for? It is Learn with Ma Richards. And of course, if you're on my Facebook page, you already know what that is, Ma Richards. And let's see. I think that is all. And just always be phenomenal or just be forgotten. And y'all, please be the reason that somebody smiled today and tomorrow since it's kind of late. And I will see you guys in the next video. Good night, everybody. I love you all. See you tomorrow.